This is the meeting of the Subcommittee on Travel Industry Ordinance Commencement Notice 2019. We have formed a quorum, and I call the meeting to order. Election of chairman, that's the first item. Members, please make nominations. A valid nomination has to be made by a member verbally and seconded by another member who is not the nominated member. And the nomination has to be accepted by the nominated member to be valid. Mr. Chen Chen-ying, I nominate Mr. Yu Si-wing. Do we have a seconder? Mr. Ma Fung-kwok seconds the nomination. Do you accept the nomination, Mr. Yu? Yes. All right. I'll count to 5. Do we have another nomination? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no other nomination. So, Mr. Yu, please. Members, do we need to have a deputy chairman? No? Okay. If that's the case, please invite the officials to join us.
嗱喺即係會議之前呢，或者大家睇需唔需要申報啊？咁我本人
Before we start our meeting, Papa, please see if you need to make any declaration. I'm the managing director of travel agent and also consultant to certain associations. So that's my declaration.
好多謝各位嚟臨嘅官員。咁
I'd like to welcome the officials. Today we have from the Commerce and Economic Development Bureau, Deputy Commissioner for Tourism, Ms. Catherine Choi, and also Ms. Carol Orr, Assistant Commissioner for Tourism, and Mr. Nicky Ng, Senior Administrative Officer, Tourism 1, and from the Department of Justice, we have Mr. Jonathan Look, Senior Government Counsel. I would like to give the floor to the official to give an introduction to the subject. Thank you. The travel industry ordinance was passed in June last year. The aim is to set up a travel industry authority. This commencement notice is made by the Secretary for Economic and Development Bureau in accordance with Section 1(2) of that ordinance to appoint the 2nd of December 2019 as the day on which certain provisions would come into operation. These provisions would include establishment of the TIA, the establishment of a disciplinary committee by TIA for handling cases of complaints or suspected misconduct against licensees, and also to empower the Secretary to amend Schedules 1 to 9, which are related to the suitability requirements for travel agent license renewal, and also the qualification requirements for the authorized representative for travel agents, and also other related amendments. All these provisions will be covered by the commencement notice in question. We'd like to exchange views with members today in respect of the matters covered by the commencement notice. Thank you. So the government has introduced the commencement notice and the relevant matters. The floor is now open for members to ask questions. Mr. Ari Lee, we don't have much to say about the commencement notice, but I would like to ask about the progress of the CEDB's new initiative. We are seeing fewer groups because of the turmoil. I know, Mr. Yu, you have been asked helping the industry. We had some discussion yesterday on the difficulties faced by the tourism industries. And this particular ordinance was enacted to promote the development of the industry. Can we have some more details on the progress? Well, after the enactment of the ordinance, we have been making preparation for its implementation. They are in a number of respects. First, subsidiary legislation covering matters such as the licensing, matters of travel agents, tourist guides, and tour escorts, and other related amendments to the law. And we need to identify a suitable office and also to establish the necessary information technology system. All of these takes time. And we also maintained close liaison with the registration office to touch base on the future regulatory measures and systems. About a year ago, we set up a preparation committee led by a directorate D2 officer, and they're also working out the work plan, the financial management, supplies and procurement procedures for the Travel Industry Authority, and also to work on the terms and conditions of the future CEO and the other staff members, as well as the refurbishment and recruitment procedures. When this commencement notice takes effect on the 2nd of December this year, we will make appointments to the TIA. It's hoped that earlier next year, the first meeting of the TIA can be called. That would lay the foundation for the work of the TIA in the future. As the member has pointed out, the travel industry is facing difficulties in the current situation. In the past month, we launched a number of supporting measures to help the travel industry to tide over the current difficulties. It's hoped, if I may, I would like to briefly introduce the supporting measures. Deputy Commissioner, so I didn't say the time limit, but since there are more members who would like to speak, I would say everyone will be given 5 minutes. For the industry, license fees for travel agents and hotels will be reduced, and the food truck license will be halved. And the TIC has also waived the expenses for launching promotional activities overseas. And early on, the secretary, my secretary, also announced a new series of supporting measures. And through the provision of incentives, we'd like to encourage travel agents to get more business. For outbound tourists, everyone will be given a subsidy of $100. Inbound tourists, $120. There are other supporting measures. For example, the continuous professional training program, the TIA would provide some support. Sorry, Deputy Chairman. We need to elect a Deputy Chairman in the meeting room next door. I would like to suspend the meeting for 10 minutes. I beg your pardon, members. we should go to room 1.